At first glance, the 2026 Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport looks familiar, confident, clean, understated. But spend real time with it, and something becomes clear very quickly. This isn't just a mid-size SUV trying to look sporty. It's Volkswagen refining a formula that has quietly become one of the most practical, most comfortable, and most livable crossovers in its class. The question is not whether the Atlas Cross Sport looks good. The real question is whether the 2026 Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport finally delivers the balance of power, technology, comfort, and value that American buyers actually want, and whether it does so better than its increasingly aggressive competition. The Atlas Cross Sport occupies a very specific space in Volkswagen's lineup. It's positioned as the more expressive, more design-focused sibling to the standard Atlas, trading a third-row seat for a sleeker roofline and a stronger visual stance. For buyers who want mid-size SUV space without the bulk of a full three-row family hauler, this format has proven to be incredibly popular in the US market. For 2026, Volkswagen continues building on the most recent refresh, focusing less on dramatic redesign and more on refinement. The exterior proportions remain intentionally conservative. Broad shoulders, a long wheelbase, and a planted stance that prioritizes presence over flash. This approach fits Volkswagen's design philosophy perfectly. Timeless rather than trendy, premium rather than loud. Underneath that clean sheet metal, the 2026 Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport remains engineered first and foremost for North American roads. Long highway drives, real passengers, real cargo, and real-world comfort are the priorities here, not spec sheet theatrics. From the outside, the 2026 Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport communicates confidence through simplicity. The front fascia is wide and upright, with a grille and headlamp layout that emphasizes horizontal width. The lighting signatures are crisp and modern, but never overstated. Every line serves a purpose, guiding the eye smoothly from front to rear without unnecessary visual clutter. The side profile is where the Cross Sport really earns its name. The gently sloping roofline gives it a coupe-inspired silhouette without sacrificing rear headroom or cargo usability. Large doors, tall glass, and clean surfacing make it feel substantial without appearing bulky. Wheel designs remain tasteful and proportionally correct, reinforcing a premium stance rather than chasing aggressive trends. At the rear, the Atlas Cross Sport finishes with a wide, stable look. The tailgate design emphasizes width and balance, while the lighting elements tie the design together cleanly. It's an SUV that looks just as appropriate pulling into a downtown hotel as it does parked in a suburban driveway. Step inside, and the design philosophy becomes even clearer. The interior of the 2026 Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport is all about space, clarity, and usability. Materials are arranged logically, surfaces are clean, and the cabin feels open and airy thanks to the vehicle's width and generous glass area. The dashboard design prioritizes horizontal lines, making the cabin feel wider and calmer. Soft touch materials are placed where they matter most, and trim elements are restrained rather than decorative. This is an interior designed to age well, not one built around short-lived visual gimmicks. The digital cockpit display sits directly in the driver's line of sight, providing crisp, configurable information without distraction. Speed, navigation, driver assistance systems, and vehicle data are all presented clearly and intuitively. At the center, the infotainment system is large, responsive, and easy to read. Menus are clean, touch response is quick, and smartphone integration feels seamless into the driving experience without cable clutter. Physical comfort is where the Atlas Cross Sport truly excels. The seats are wide, supportive, and designed for long-distance driving. Cushioning is firm enough to provide support on extended journeys, yet soft enough to remain comfortable during daily use. Rear seat passengers benefit from generous legroom and a relaxed seating position that makes longer trips genuinely pleasant. Cargo space remains a strong point. With the rear seats in place, there's ample room for everyday needs. Fold them down, and the load floor opens up into a wide, usable space that easily handles larger items without awkward angles or compromises. Powering the 2026 Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport is a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine paired with a smooth automatic transmission. This powertrain is tuned not for aggressive launches, but for consistent, confident performance across real-world driving scenarios. Acceleration is composed and predictable, with enough torque available to merge, pass, and climb grades without drama. The transmission shifts smoothly and unobtrusively, keeping the engine in its optimal power band while prioritizing comfort. Whether driving in city traffic or cruising on the highway, the power delivery feels refined and well-matched to the vehicle's size and weight. Available all-wheel drive enhances traction and stability, particularly in poor weather or uneven road conditions. The system operates seamlessly in the background, engaging only when needed and maintaining a calm, controlled driving experience. On the road, the 2026 Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport immediately feels composed. Steering is light but precise, offering confidence without fatigue. The suspension is tuned to absorb imperfections smoothly, isolating passengers from rough pavement while maintaining control through corners. This is not an SUV that encourages aggressive driving, and it doesn't pretend to be. Instead, it excels at the kind of driving most owners actually do: commuting, road trips, family errands, and long highway stretches. Road noise is well controlled, wind noise is minimal, and the cabin remains quiet even at higher speeds. Visibility is excellent thanks to the elevated seating position and large windows. Parking and low-speed maneuvering feels stress-free, aided by camera systems and driver assistance features that provide confidence without intrusion. Advanced safety systems work quietly in the background, designed to support the driver rather than overwhelm them. Lane assistance, adaptive cruise control, and collision mitigation technologies are calibrated for smooth intervention, enhancing safety without constant alerts or abrupt corrections. Perhaps most importantly, the Atlas Cross Sport never feels tiring. After hours behind the wheel, the driving position remains comfortable, controls remain intuitive, and the vehicle continues to feel stable and predictable. That's a quality that often goes unnoticed until it's missing, and here it's clearly a priority. The 2026 Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport is not trying to redefine the midsize SUV segment. Instead, it focuses on getting the fundamentals exactly right. Space, comfort, usability, and refinement are where this vehicle shines, and those strengths align perfectly with what many American buyers value most. If you're looking for dramatic styling, extreme performance numbers, or experimental technology, there are other options that lean harder in those directions. But if your priority is a well-balanced, premium-feeling SUV that delivers day after day without frustration, the Atlas Cross Sport makes a compelling case. It offers the space of a midsize SUV without the bulk of a 3-row vehicle, the comfort of a premium crossover without excessive complexity, and the design confidence of something built to last. For buyers who want an SUV that feels thoughtfully engineered rather than over-designed, the 2026 Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport stands out as a smart, composed, and genuinely satisfying choice. It doesn't shout for attention, but it earns respect through consistency, comfort, and quiet confidence.